Hello everyone, my name's Pudge. You're welcome watching my first video log. Hopefully you've already watched some of the podcasts, so you know what this is. If not, make sure you check out the channel below. We're over here. There we go. Go subscribe to us, go check out the gaming content that we do. Make sure you check out the Super Scary Slender Sundays. That's a bit of a mouthful, I won't say that again. Because they're an absolute ton of laughs. Right, so on with the video log. First thing I want to do was a bit of news. We're going to be having some major changes in the Pudgecast. That will be why there was a gap in the recordings. Also, why we're running. We've got a lot of backlog in terms of the Yogscraft episodes, so we're going to be fixing that very soon. With more uploads, we'll be uploading much more often. I finally got it all set up as a template, so instead of trying to individually edit and then render and then do all sorts of crazy stuff with each episode, it's going to be quite a set format and we'll just be able to churn them out much more quickly. Also, a big thing that's coming up is me and Pandalf, also known as James, will be doing Cube World as soon as that comes out in proper beta. As soon as it's available for public purchase, we'll be going on that, and we will be uploading 5 times a week directly from our stream. So we'll be doing a couple of hours each night, recording it, sending it straight to render, uploading it sometime in the early morning as soon as it's finished. So that will be 5 days a week, so make sure you check that out. I might put a link, if I can remember, to go back to this video. But I wanted to talk about some other stuff as well. So in this first video log, we wanted to talk about travelling because I'm doing a lot of travelling at the moment. So you haven't seen this room before. This is my room at home. Yeah, I live in the attic. My sister lives in the room across there. I have moved home from university for the summer. I've just finished a Small Piece course at Newport. Now, Small Piece is a engineering trust that tries and gets kids interested in engineering. And that is the sun moving out behind a cloud. It's a gorgeous day today. So Small Piece engineering for kids, but it's not really techy. It's kind of a bit like a masterclass if you've seen that. So I definitely recommend checking that out if you either know someone or you are in between the years of year 9 and year 12. And you have some kind of interest in maths or science or anything like that, even just, you want to take a look at engineering, see what it's like, or even university life, because everything we do is based at universities. As I said, I was at Southampton last week. No, I wasn't. I was at Newport last week. I was in South Wales. I will be in Southampton, not this coming week, but the week after. And then I will be down in Lancaster. God, I'm all over the place. But this week I am moving to Droitwich. I will be doing work experience with a company called Borwell. Really looking forward to that. That's going to be programming work with MOD type stuff, so that's going to be really interesting. And I'll be living in Droitwich on a boat, which, yeah, my parents own a canal boat, so I'm borrowing that to live on for a week, which should be quite fun. Which means internet access is restricted, so I'm not going to be quite as active, although I have already in fact, last night, and I was sat here last night in bed, listening to my fans go absolutely mental. Because, I don't know whether you guys know, if you've ever tried to make a YouTube video or anything and you try and render it, for a HD video, it takes about 8 hours. And it's a fairly intensive process, and I'm running quad-core AMD, and still, it takes ages. But I was running through it once, but it's all worked, so that's uploading as we speak, and make sure you check them out on the Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. As I said, we are going to be upping the upload rates as soon as I can get the editing going. Most likely that won't be this coming week, it'll be next week, but then I will release a new schedule. I'll let you know on the next video log, so make sure you check that out. So travelling, yeah, one thing I wanted to mention, and I've not pre-planned this at all, the thing I want to show you is all the way across the room, so I will dive across and get that in just a second. I wanted to talk about leaving loved ones at home, and one thing I found really, really useful in travelling is a memento. And it sounds really crap, and it sounds really girly, or, kind of sappy, but even if it's only a little thing, be it, I don't know, a message that someone's written you on a bit of paper, or I don't know, a drawing or anything like that. Anything that reminds you of home, that's small enough that you can take in a case. I really recommend getting something like that. My dad, who's in the used to be in the RAF, he travels around the world a lot, and he always has this little teddy bear that Mum gave him when they were first getting together. And it's called Travel Bear, and it just goes with him everywhere and reminds him of home, and that's really important to him. And now I'm going to dash across. I will be back in 10 seconds. 1, 2... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da! It was as if I could predict it. So Emily got me this little gift. I'm going to show you in a sec, so don't worry. That reminds me of home, and if you guys didn't know, I am a brony, so love it or hate it, whatever you like. I love and tolerate that. Anyway, but yeah, so Emily got me this, and this is one of my favourite characters from the show. Her name is Rainbow Dash, and it's just a little. They come from the fun bags, but she bought it off eBay for me, and because it just hooks on the back of my monitor and just sits there and just reminds me of Emily and reminds me of home, and just makes me feel that little more loved and cared for. So yeah, it's sappy, I told you, but that is my memento. So this week's shout out even is going to be for anyone who is away from home, anyone who is missing family, anything like that. And that's all I have for this week, guys. I want to keep it trying to short and sweet. Last time I tried to do this, I ended up recording for 15 minutes and I dragged on and ummed and ahed. So I'm going to keep it condensed, keep it interesting, keep it short. The next one, as I said, these will be released every Monday. It's currently a Sunday, but I'm going to record today because otherwise I'd have to record on the boat and then I'd have to upload, which is on 3G wireless internet, which would cost a fortune. So I'm doing it here. So that's all from me, guys. Make sure you tune in next week. Make sure you catch the Slender episodes. Make sure you have the Yogscraft episodes. Make sure you catch the Skyblock episodes, which will be coming out. The first one will be coming out Friday. Make sure you keep an eye out for Cube World. And yeah, so there's a couple of more opportunities. So keep an eye out for stuff. Keep watching. Make sure you check out the website, which I spent hours creating, which is www.pudgecast.eu. It's in the link below. Make sure you check that out. That's it for now, guys. So, ta-ra!